According to Dr. Jason Fung, author of The Obesity Code, most people trying to lose weight are pulling the smallest lever. Exercise is fantastic for health strength, mood, heart, joints, but when it comes to actual fat loss, the effect is surprisingly small. If that sounds wrong, stick with me. I'll show you why the eat less, move more, grind so often stalls, and the simple food-first switches that finally move the needle. Quick note before we dive in, I'm not a doctor. This is educational content drawn from credible experts and published research. I'll list sources in the description so you can check them yourself. Here's the hard truth. Typical 30-minute treadmill session might burn about the calories in 2 cookies. Meanwhile, your brain, liver, and heart quietly burn thousands, just keeping you alive. Add to that the appetite rebound many people feel after workouts, and you can see why endless cardio doesn't deliver the waistline change you expected. Keep training for health. We want muscle mobility and longevity, but let's stop pretending it's the main fat loss lever. Hormones and satiety are your body actually wants to regulate weight. It has built-in stop-eating systems. As your stomach stretches, it signals fullness. Protein boosts a satiety hormone called poi. Dietary fat releases CCK, another put the fork down signal. In nature, you don't see obese lions or antelope because their bodies obey those signals. Our modern food environment, liquid sugar, ultra-processed snacks, desserts disguised as breakfast hijacks them, so we're going to give your biology back its breaks. Here are the 4 levers that change everything. Lever 1. Hydration before hunger. Many snack attacks are thirst wearing a hunger mask. Start simple. When you feel hungry between meals, drink a tall glass of water or unsweetened tea and wait 10 minutes. Half the time, the urge fades. Do the same before meals. Water has 0 calories, takes up space, and helps your gut send enough signals sooner. This isn't a trick. It's removing the static so your body can hear itself again. Lever 2. Protein-first eating. Protein is metabolically expensive. Your body burns more energy digesting it than it does for carbs or fat, and it's the king of staying full. Hit 25 to 40 grams at meals. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, fish, chicken, lean beef, or a clean whey or pea protein shake. Lead with protein and watch cravings drop. You'll notice steadier energy, easier portion control, and far fewer "I need something sweet" moments an hour later. Lever 3. Fiber that actually works. Broccoli, berries, beans, lentils, leafy greens, chia, flax. These slow digestion, blunt glucose spikes, and stretch fullness. Here's a simple rule. Think in terms of protein, fat, and fiber, not protein, fat, and carbs. Bread, broccoli, and brownies are all carbs on a label, but they do completely different things in your body. Build 2 fists of fiber-rich plants onto your plate and you'll feel the difference. Lever 4. Cut the sugar loop. Added sugar and refined starch light up your brain, spike insulin, crash your energy, and push you to eat again. Read labels. Sugar hides in healthy yogurts, sauces, granola, and drinks. Swap liquid sugar for water, sparkling water, or coffee and tea without syrups. For a sweet bite, choose low-glycemic fruit like berries, apples, or pears, and pair them with protein or fat so you stay in control. Now let me give you a plate you can copy tonight and tomorrow. Dinner template, what I call PFF. Protein, fat, fiber. Start with a palm or 2 of protein: salmon, chicken thighs, lean steak, tofu if you tolerate it. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of healthy fat, olive oil drizzle, half an avocado, a handful of olives, or a spoon of nut butter in a slaw. Then pile on 2 fists of non-starchy veg-roasted broccoli, a big salad, greens, grilled zucchini. If you want starch, keep it to a tight fist. Potatoes, quinoa, or rice, and eat it last, not first. Breakfast template, still PFF, eggs with spinach and tomatoes, or Greek yogurt topped with berries, chia, and crushed walnuts, or a protein shake blended with water, ice, berries, and a spoon of nut butter. If you drink coffee, great, just have it with or after that first protein, not on an empty stomach, so you don't stack caffeine on a stress hormone surge. What about beans and lentils? They're quiet superstars. They combine protein and fiber in one package, slow digestion, tame blood sugar, and keep you full for hours. Add a cup of lentil soup, chickpea salad with olive oil and lemon, or black beans next to your protein. For a lot of people, this single change spaces meals out naturally, no forced willpower required. Snacks, keep them boring and effective. A boiled egg and a few almonds, cottage cheese with cinnamon, small apple and peanut butter, turkey roll-ups and cucumber slices. The more your snacks look like mini meals protein plus produced, the less snacking you'll need. Now, because you'll ask, so should I stop exercising? Absolutely not. Train 2 or 3 days a week for strength to protect muscle. That's your metabolic engine. Walk daily for recovery and mood. Even 10 minutes after meals can act like a glucose sponge, pulling sugar out of your bloodstream without extra insulin. Just don't rely on cardio to erase a dessert. Let food quality and timing lead and let training support. Let's put this into a simple 7-day reset. You can start today. Day 1 and 2. Drink a tall glass of water before each meal. Build every plate as PFF protein, fat, fiber. Cut liquid calories completely. Notice your afternoon hunger. Add 10 to 20 grams of extra protein at lunch if you get the 3 p.m. Crash, day 3 and 4. Add 1 cup of beans or lentils to either lunch or dinner. Keep desserts out of the house this week. When cravings hit, have tea, a sparkling water, or a protein plus produce snack. Walk 10 minutes after your largest meal. Day 5 and 6. Push protein to the upper end, 35 to 40 grams for your first meal. Swap any refined starch at dinner for an extra fist of vegetables. If you want starch, save it for last bite, not first bite. Day 7. Review your wins. Which breakfast kept you full the longest? Which dinner gave you great sleep? Keep those and drop anything that felt like friction. Common questions. Isn't it just calories in, calories out? Calories still matter, but your hormones decide how those calories are handled. Protein and fiber help you eat fewer calories without feeling deprived, and steadier insulin lets your body access stored fat between meals. Same energy balance, lower biological fight. Can I fit treats? Yes, on purpose, not by accident. Choose 1 or 2 planned treats a week. Enjoy them slowly, and pair them with a real meal, so they don't hijack your appetite. What about intermittent fasting? Many people naturally slide into a 12 to 14-hour overnight fast once dinner moves earlier and breakfast is protein first. If you're stressed or sleep deprived, fix those first. Long fasts under stress backfire. Toes. Dup. Bump protein up by 10 to 20 grams, tighten hidden sugar, and add the post-meal walk. Small tweaks restart momentum. Here's your 2-minute action plan for today. Step 1. Fill a bottle and drink a full glass before each meal. Step 2. Pick your next 2 meals and make them PFF. Step 3. Remove 1 sugary item from your kitchen and replace it with a ready protein: eggs, yogurt, or a protein powder you like. Step 4. Take a 10-minute walk after dinner. If you do only that this week, hydrate first, protein first meals, fiber piled high, sugar dialed down, you'll feel the difference. Less grazing, calmer hunger, clothes fitting better, and you didn't have to live on a treadmill to get there. If this gave you a new way to think about fat loss, tap like and subscribe to From Heavy to Healthy for simple, science-grounded strategies that actually work. Tell me in the comments, which PFF breakfast are you trying tomorrow? Eggs and greens, Greek yogurt and berries, or a shake? I'm cheering for you.